Hi girls and guys, it's Mr. Tracky and we're on the right track. In this video I'm going to show you how to land quicker in Fortnite to avoid situations like this one unfolding on the screen now. How many times have you landed, tried to get a weapon before somebody else, only to get eliminated before you've even done anything on the map? So frustrating, isn't it? Now when I started playing this game, my tendency was to go above where I wanted to land and just nose dive straight in, similar to what's going on here. Desperately wanted to get to Tilted Towers and thought, to hell with it, I'm gonna dive and go for it. And you'll see what happens on the screen. Now I'm floating very casually down, and I've spotted my usual landing spot. I really like to go to this building in the middle. It gives you a good vantage point. It's got protection on the outside as well, and already two people are there, so we pretty much know they've got the weapons. I'm about to die. So let's take a look at that clip again and I'll break it down for you. My first mistake here is diving into this hillside. Now a lot of people don't actually realise that in Fortnite your parachute will automatically open once you are a certain distance from the ground. So already I've put myself at a massive disadvantage, and you'll see in a moment how many people come flying into Tilted Towers much lower and much faster than me. And it's not like I can divert now because I've committed, and wherever I go people are going to land before me. So I know I'm doomed. These two are having a gunfight. I'm getting involved. I'm about to get eliminated before I've even taken a shot at anyone. Now when you jump out of the battle bus, you want to jump out at least one grid before your destination. I normally jump out, perfecting this, about a grid and a half, a square and a half on the map, so I get the perfect trajectory to drop down into the map. Always bear in mind, when you jump out the battle bus, the middle of the battle bus is where you leave. Now this is an example of how to drop into the map better. You notice I've got a slight arc on because I want to kind of float in, but there's two hills in front of me and I make sure that I land between those so my parachute doesn't come out too early. Now granted, I've had to adjust in this, but it still shows you how quickly I've got down. Push forward on the analog stick, make sure you float in nicely, and then I've pulled back and pushed forward again just to land where I want, and I've still beat people into the map, so much so that I get the drop on this guy here because he just didn't drop in like I did. This is something that will take practice, guys. It's not an overnight fix. It will take several landings for you to get this, but use these basic keys that I'm giving you now and you'll end up landing in the map perfectly and winning much more gunfights, because the most important thing on this game is to get yourself a good start with a weapon. My last and final tip for this video is aim for roofs. Tilted Towers taught us a lot in this game and a lot of people don't seem to realise. Aim for roofs when you're landing. Obviously you want to float down towards the ground because once again your parachute will open automatically when it senses the floor below. So aim for the floor but float into the roof and you will land even quicker. You don't necessarily have to land at Tilted Towers, as we know, but if somebody's aiming for the floor and you're aiming for the roof, you're gonna land before them. And if it's a house, you can easily jump down, get the drop on them, or use your harvesting tool to hack through the roof, and usually that's where you'll find a gold chest anyway. Be sure to tune in for more Fortnite tip videos, and guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but a like and subscribe button, I hope they tickle your fancy, and as always guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.